Check it out, ladies. Not bad considering the stamp set and the color didn't really go together. And I did the inside in the envelope. Join me in the craft room and I'll show you how. For my card this week, I need to use this little piggy, and I'm specifically using this pig and the daisy. And you also need to know I cut my sentiments off so that I can very easily use it with the sentiment or without. Most of the time I use it without. So I've got that stamp set. I'm using crushed curry ink, which is going to be fun. I have my crushed curry marker and my wink of Stella. I have a piece of Whisper White that is actually 2 by 3 1/4. I have my Whisper White piece for the inside that's 4 by 5 1/4. I have my card base, which is crushed curry, and it is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. And I have my envelope. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pig that's sitting down and I'm going to stamp him on here. And as you can see, I've cut off the sentiment off the bottom. I just, you know, if I want to use a different sentiment with one of the other stamps, you can't do it if it's attached. Well, you can, but it's hard. So this way I can use it the way I want. And I'm going to just stamp him right in the middle. And then what I'm going to take and do is I'm going to take my wink of Stella and I'm going to add some color. Actually, not color, but shine to him. And what will happen is the yellow will bleed out, so it gives him a little tint. He's going to look like a dirty little piggy. All right, there he is. So as you can see, he's got some yellow, and I'm kind of trying to spread some down here on him. And we don't want to forget his little tail. That'll be really yellow. All right, so we've got that done. Now, this is going to be done in like record time. I'm going to take my card base and I'm going to fold it, and my little pig is going to go right there. So what I'm going to take and do is my other pig, I'm using just the flower on, so all I'm doing is inking up the flower using my marker. And I'm going to stamp that flower. That's the reason why it doesn't fit all the way. I didn't worry about the bottom because I knew I wouldn't be using it. You just have to watch his hand, so I'm inking up where the flower isn't. And I'm just stamping it all over. And I'm going to get a piece of scrap paper because when I start to stamp off and it goes on here, it's going to get on my card. Because see, I want to turn this one upside down. And I don't want that ink on my mat to get all over my card because then I'll have to redo it. Okay. All right, this is going to take a while. So what I will take and do is I will stop talking and speed it up. Okay, I need to see if I have all my areas covered, so I'm going to put my piggy down, and I'm thinking I could use one here and here, so I'm going to leave that there so I know where to stamp it. It just helps to know where to stamp it a little. All right. The bottom is looking good. I need something down there, so let me ink up the little flower and stick the flower down there. And I could use the flower here. And a flower up at the top. I got a few more spots up at the top. I need to stick something in there. Let's see what it looks like. Well, that one didn't even show up. Shoot. So that's what I get for not using my card to see. All right. So I'm going to put that there. And that one shows up. Stick that one in there, and if they overlap, it's okay. All right, now this other corner, I think it's good. Oops, I got to do the whole thing. Thought I was gonna do the, oops. I'll turn it this way and stick it in like that. Okay, not bad. All right, so got my stamping done, and then I can get rid of this. This I'm going to put on with Dimensionals. Now what you can take and do if you want is you can take and use a panel of the crushed curry and add it to a white card base instead of this to give it some, you know, just a different look. All right, now I got to get all my pieces off. Pulling these pieces off is a real pain. I know you don't want to sit and watch me do it, so I try to do it as quickly as I can. Sometimes I cut it out of my videos if I can do it, because it's just easier. All right, got my little piggy who is all shiny. And I put him in on there, and there we go. And I did the inside and the envelope. Let's find out what we're going to do next week, and hopefully it will be a better color. I'm getting down to my, all right, I got Timeless Textures. Not too many stamp sets left. I may have to print out, see which ones. And Berry Burst. Ooh, interesting. I hope I've inspired you today to pull out your stamps in one color and see what you can create. If you liked my video, give me a thumbs up. Feel free to share it. Don't forget to do the inside and the envelope. I hope you'll join me next week when I do Timeless Textures and Berry Burst. Have a great day.